so illumination engineering, we're talking about illuminating things. So let's talk about a few definitions. So we've got the lumen, which is a measure of light output or a luminous flux. So it's basically the amount of light available at the source. Use the symbol F for it. Abbreviation is LM for lumen. And it is related to Candela. And this is, don't get too hung up on this, it's a little bit confusing, but 1 lumen equals 1 candela times steradians. And a steradian is, if you think of a cone on a surface, this would be the steradian here. The three-dimensional radians is what it is. That's where steradians comes from. So a sphere has 4 pi steradians. So a light source that uniformly radiates 1 candela in all directions would have a total luminous flux of 1 candela times 4 pi steradians. Make sure that's right. That P should be pi. It came over as a P when I converted it to a PDF. Sometimes that happens. So we did 4 times pi. Yeah, it's 12.56 lumens. So remember the candela would be kind of, think of it as light intensity, but it emanates in all directions, 360 degrees, and so that would be the associated lumens or luminous flux. So if a light source emits 1 candela of luminous intensity uniformly across a solid angle of 1 steradian, so here's your 1 steradian angle again, the total luminous flux emitted then is 1 candela times 1 steradian is equal to 1 lumen. So this is, normally we'll consider this to be the case. So we're typically talking about, a light source emanating down on some object, a work surface, whatever it ends up being. And so we'll assume, unless told otherwise, that this is kind of the situation here. All right, then we have lux, which is lumens per square meter. And it's a measure of amount of light on a surface. So remember, lumens are what's emanates from the light source. And a lux would be, think of it as what makes it to the surface of interest. And the abbreviation is LX. And we talk about a foot candle, which is a non-SI unit, but it's for the amount of light on a surface. So we've got lux, which is an SI unit, and then we've got foot candles, which is not, and a foot candle is equal to 10.76 lux. They're both measuring the same thing, the amount of light on a surface. Just this foot candle is some holdover from ancient times when people illuminated things with candles.